He saved a little girl 10 years ago, but when she returned, she carried a truth that shattered his world. There he sits, a man alone on a cold park bench, as a young woman walks slowly toward him, her eyes full of tears. 10 years earlier, a poor young man named Noah was working 2 jobs just to get by. Walking home late one night, he saw her, a small girl, maybe 7 years old, hiding behind a dumpster. She was shivering, crying, completely alone. Noah knelt down beside her. "Are you lost?" he asked gently. "Where are your parents?" The little girl whispered, "They left. And they're not coming back." Without a second thought, Noah took off his own jacket and wrapped it around her small, trembling shoulders. He used his last few dollars to buy her a warm meal. But just as he was about to figure out how to take her home, police cars pulled up. They were here to take her into child protection. As they led her away, she kept looking back at Noah, her small voice pleading, "Don't leave me, please." Noah, his heart breaking, made a promise he wasn't sure he could keep. "One day, you'll be safe, I promise." Then she was gone, and he never saw her again. A decade passed. In that same town, Noah was older now, tired from a life that felt quiet and lonely. One evening, there was a soft knock on his door. When he opened it, a young woman around 17 stood there. She spoke softly, "Noah, do you remember me?" He was stunned. It was her, the little girl he had saved all those years ago. Her name was Lena. "I've been searching for you for years," she said. Noah, confused, asked her why. She looked at him, her lip trembling slightly. "Because you saved my life. But you never knew what happened afterward." Lena began to explain her story. After the police took her, she was moved from one shelter to another. She was never adopted. She grew up feeling completely alone. But through it all, she held on to one single memory that kept her going. The kind man who gave her hope when she had absolutely nothing. She handed Noah a worn envelope. Inside was a letter, old and faded. It read, "If you ever find the man who saved you, tell him the truth." Noah looked up at her, puzzled. "What truth?" Lena took a deep, shaky breath. "My mother, she didn't leave me." Noah's confusion deepened. "Then what happened?" Lena's eyes filled with tears as she finally revealed the secret she'd carried for so long. She was trying to find help. "You were the last person she saw alive." The letter slipped from Noah's hand. The world around him seemed to freeze. Lena's voice was barely a whisper. "My mother tried to return for me, but she was hit by a car. You were the one who held her hand as she died." A flashback hit Noah like a tidal wave. An accident scene. A bleeding woman he didn't recognize. He knelt beside her, holding her hand as she whispered her last words, "My daughter. Save her." He never made the connection. He never knew the little girl he found was hers. The weight of it all crushed him, and he collapsed into a chair. I'm so sorry, I didn't know." But Lena knelt in front of him, just as he had knelt for her years ago. She took his hand. "You didn't take my mother from me, you gave her peace. You gave me hope, and you're the reason I survived." Lena looked at him, her expression soft and full of gratitude. "I didn't come here to blame you," she said quietly. "I came to thank you." She handed him another letter, this one written in her own hand. It said, "Noah, I want you to be the family I never had." Tears streamed down Noah's face. For the first time in 10 long years, he felt he had a purpose again. Sometimes the people we save return to save us in ways we never expect.